Billionaire dies suddenly of heart attack. The way his inheritance was divided shocked everyone. His lazy older son received $1 billion. His mother inherited all the houses and stocks. Even charity organizations got a generous donation. But I, the obedient and responsible one, only got a cellar. I wasn't happy about the inheritance, but I had to accept my father's final wishes. As I was sadly preparing to leave, the lawyer called me aside. He handed me a folder my father had prepared before he died. He said it held the answers I wanted. I couldn't wait to see what was inside. When I opened it, there was only a key and a USB drive. The USB contained videos my father had recorded before he passed. He explained that he left me the cellar behind the hill. Inside, he had hidden a secret for 30 years. He didn't want anyone to know and asked me to keep it safe. I immediately realized something was off. Could there be a treasure worth a fortune hidden in there? To find out, I went to the hill early the next morning while no one was around. Using my father's instructions and childhood memories, I found the cellar in the woods. I took the key he left me and opened the 30-pound metal door. Inside, it was pitch black. At first, I felt fear, but I forced myself to go in. Luckily, the cellar had a power system that lit up the space. I carefully walked to a room deep inside. When I turned on the light, I didn't know if the old man inside was alive. I quietly approached to check. The next moment, I was shocked. I thought he might be a ghost and ran out without looking back. Back home, my first instinct was to call the police, but I remembered my father's request to keep the secret, so I hung up. My older brother noticed something was wrong. He thought I was upset about the inheritance and offered to redistribute it. I refused. I believed my father had a reason for his decision. The mysterious old man in the cellar must hold a secret. I grabbed my father's gun and returned to the hill cellar. This time, I wore a mask. To my surprise, the old man knew everything about me. He even knew my father had passed and recognized a birthmark on my waist. I was stunned. I asked him who he was and why he was locked up. He said he'd explain if I brought him some good food and wine. He hadn't eaten in days. I wanted the truth, so I got the food and returned quickly. I gave it to him, and he kept his word. After eating, he revealed a secret hidden for 30 years. He used to be my father's close friend. They often hung out when they were young, but an accident ruined their friendship. One night, after drinking, they accidentally hit a pedestrian. The old man wanted to call the police. My father stopped him because it would expose their drunk driving and ruin the family's reputation. After a discussion, they decided to bury the body, knowing no cameras were around. They dragged it into a remote forest and hid it. They thought the matter was over. But my father, worried he would reveal the secret, knocked him out with a stick. Then he locked him in the dark cellar. For a week, he gave him only one meal. He tormented him like this for 30 years.